I'm just going to tell you a story. And I'm going to tell you a story about what we're doing now and like what am I responsible for, right? So I'm responsible for my parents. I'm responsible for my neighbors. I'm responsible for a couple hundred of our members at our center for their health. And right now, as you can imagine, health is like at the epicenter of everybody's mind saying, okay, I need to stay healthy. I need to stay healthy. I need to stay healthy. And I'm going to stay at home. I'm going to avoid this. I'm going to put a mask on. I'm going to do this, and that. But there's one big thing that's really missing in the media coverage. It's, well, outside of wearing a mask and outside of social distancing, what else should I be doing? Right? And the answer is you should be doing everything you can to strengthen your immune system. It's not just about sitting on the couch and trying to wait this out, waiting for a vaccine, right? COVID is not the only thing we're going to face in the next 10 years. There's other types of flu, there's other illnesses. The one thing that you have control over is your immune system. So ask yourself, like, what are you doing to strengthen your immune system other than avoiding the things that could get you sick? So that's one strategy, but I want to couple that strategy of avoiding getting sick with, if you do get sick, let's strengthen your immune system to the point to where you're not going to get as sick as you possibly could, because you're eating the right things, because your mindset is clear, because you're exercising in a way that is strengthening your entire body. So that's one thing I just really want to get across to everybody, is that wear the mask, stay safe, social distance, but focus on what you're putting in your body, focus on what you're putting in your mind, and focus on exercising. Like, those three things will have a massive impact on your immune system. And we all know that intuitively, but it's awesome how sometimes the obvious escapes us. Does that make sense? I hope I hope that helps. So what we tell our members is that a lot of our members have a proactive mindset of, hey, I want to come here because I want to avoid breaking a bone. Or, hey, I want to come here so I can improve my balance or get rid of pain or get rid of fibromyalgia. But then there's also folks that come in because they just have this proactive mindset that they know that if they strengthen the body, they strengthen their immune system. So whatever they face in the future, they're going to be well equipped for that. So why do some people do it, right? So, I could ask Cindy, why did you come in to begin with? And yeah, why'd you come in?
Well, I think I really came in for my mother. I used the excuse to come in for myself, and I brought my mother with me. And then once we learned a little bit more about the process that you could go through to get strong, and she was very weak, and she wasn't going to have to lift, 300 pounds of weight and do all this crazy stuff, but she was going to see a result in a way that was appropriate for somebody for her age and also appropriate for me. We were both sold. We immediately said, okay, we're going to do this together. And we were doing great till COVID, then COVID hit, and y'all had to close, which was sad. And now we have illnesses that make it be that we can't come in. But I think it was the ability to see her improve, but yet not do it in a way that would hurt her physically. So that's
so if she improved, like, what does that enable her to do?
Well, we want to do more traveling together. We did a lot of traveling before, and she had pneumonia in November, and so she was very weak. And so we just wanted somehow to get her strong, but didn't think that it was appropriate to go to like a Gold's Gym,
And this is the one thing that's common for all of our members, is because they're coming in for various reasons, but they all want the same outcome. And the outcome is they want more magic in their life. For you and your mom, it's traveling. For others, it's, playing, like, I'm gonna have a picture of my mom right here, and we've got 2 puppies, and she's like, this is part of her magic. And then up here, this is also part of her magic. These are her grandkids. She wants to be able to keep up with them. She wants to be able to ride bikes and walk with them and go on hikes with them, right? They all want more magic, but this magic all starts with one thing: your ability to be physically active, to physically fit. And it's not just from a physical mindset, it's also from a mental mindset. Because when your mom, when she goes out traveling, you don't want her thinking about, oh, am I going to fall? Am I going to trip? Am I going to break a hip? So there is a mental aspect to this too. So it's not just a physical aspect. It is both. It is mental, it is physical, and it's spiritual also. I mean, magic. That is what everybody's after. And that's really what's at stake. So when you're thinking about, hey, I'm sitting at home and I've got my mask when I go out and I social distance, magic is at stake. And if you're not doing anything to improve your immune system, to strengthen your bones, which changes the metabolism in your body, which helps your immune system, all of these things are deeply connected. Like, the one thing I want to get across here is, what are you doing to improve your immune system? Because that is the only thing you can 100% control. You control what goes in your mind, you control what you eat, and you control how active you are.
So do you feel like if you have a strong immune system, it's less likely you would be susceptible to COVID?
100%. And that's what they're saying all day long, is that COVID affects the immunocompromised, right? It's the folks that have type 2 diabetes. It's the folks that have, other underlying illnesses. Your body, like, our belief is that your body is amazing. It has the ability to heal itself. You just have to send it the right triggers. You have to feed it the right things. You give it the right building blocks and you do the right things, things magically happen. Your immune system gets better. You don't get the flu anymore. Not that because you've avoided it, it's because your immune system is able to handle it. We are exposed to thousands of viruses all day long. If you're immunocompromised, there's a reason why you go into ICU and you're sheltered from everyone else. It's not just because of COVID. They did this 20 years ago. It's because of every other virus out there. Does that make sense? So you're going to face thing after thing after thing. And the thing now is COVID. But what about 5 years from now? If you don't do anything to your immune system to improve it, you're going to be susceptible to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And everybody is afraid of this. And I get it. I understand it. I'm afraid for my parents. I'm afraid for my mom. I'm afraid for my dad, my stepdad. They all have underlying conditions. And I'm like, put the alcohol down. Put the sugar down. Let's start exercising. Eat the right things. Because that's the only thing you can control. That's what's at stake. Your magic with your mom, your magic with your grandkids, with whatever you're doing, your mission in life relies on your immune system. And that's what we're providing. That's what we talk about at OsteoStrong, because there's nothing more important than your health.
That's it. If you don't have your health, it's over.
You have in the bank.
Yeah. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Well, I think we did a free consultation, and are you going to be able to offer that to the people who have attended today?
Yeah. So what we're doing is, and I'll pop up this other slide so just people can see it. What we're doing is we're doing a free call.
Okay.
Because now people are worried about COVID, right? Yeah. So there's a free call.
Okay.
For people. If you can put my video up real quick.
So I can't do it. I see it in your background.
Yeah. So if they can, if my video can pop up. Enough. Oh, it's big enough? Okay.
It's big.
So the easiest thing to do is if you take your phone, open up the camera app, and you just point it at that black box with all the white stuff in it, there'll be a little pop-up on the top of your phone.
Oh, it worked.
And then you just tap on it and you can create an appointment to talk to one of our expert coaches to see if what we do is a fit for you.
Excellent. It came
And
up
we'll do all that
perfectly.
virtually.
Yep, it
Yep.
works great. Well, thank you so
Perfect.
much. It was so great to see your smiling face. And as always, you're so encouraging. And I hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much for having
Yes.
me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.